Hello everybody, it's the Lit Optimist, and today I'm talking about The Running Man. In the year 2025, I wrote this in 2020, so 5 years from when I wrote that, and only 3 from now. The world is in shambles, and obviously people are struggling. Our protagonist, Ben Richards, has a very sick daughter, Kathy, who desperately needs money, and his wife, Sheila, turns to prostitution in order to provide for them. With limited options, Ben contacts the Games Network, which put on insanely violent game shows. After debilitating mental and physical training, he's accepted for the most popular game show, The Running Man. It's simple. Ben Richards is named enemy of the state and released with a 12-hour head start before the Hunters, an elite team of network-employed hitmen, are sent out to kill him. The contestant earns $100 per hour that he stays alive and avoids capture, an additional 100 for each law enforcement officer or hunter he kills, and a grand prize of $1 billion if he survives for 30 days. Viewers can receive cash rewards for informing the network of the runner's whereabouts. The runner is given $4,800 and a pocket video camera before he leaves the studio. He can travel anywhere in the world, and each day he must videotape 2 messages and mail them back to the studio for broadcasting. If he neglects to send the messages, he will be held in default of his games contract and stop accumulating prize money, but will continue to be hunted indefinitely. So now Ben has to do exactly what he signed up for. It's bleak as hell, but such a rewarding read. I encourage anyone to read this one. It's another Stephen King book written under his Richard Bachman pseudonym, and it's just perfect. Thanks go to Natalie Titus for requesting this book. And she didn't fucking read it. She probably didn't read the book, and she didn't read my fucking review. She could have read the review. She could have read the review, but just didn't comment on it or, like it or share it or anything. No big deal. Whatever, cuz, it's fine. If The Running Man sounds familiar, they made it into a movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Wow, there's a lawsuit that determined the movie was plagiarized from the French movie La Prix du Danger, which was made after Robert Sheckley's 1958 short story The Prize of Peril, just like the 1970 German TV movie Das Meilenspiel. Wow. Okay. And they're writing a new movie right now. They're remaking it. Nice. I haven't seen it, so I'll watch it eventually. Should I spoil the ending? Spoiler. Don't watch if you intend to read. Do you care at all? I suggest you read it. It's a good read. Spoiler. Ben decides, he has enough money to get his wife out of prostitution, to provide for his daughter. He goes, you know what? I'm taking down the Games Corporation, or whatever the fuck they're called. What are they called? The Games Network. He's like, I'm gonna take down the network. And the last scene is him flying a stolen spacecraft into the corporate head's building and killing him. That's how it ends. Just a happy ending, a happy sacrifice. Sadly, he'd probably be replaced. The Games Network would probably still continue to, do what they do. I forgot how, maybe he got the message out there from his recording himself, the Games Network a piece of shit or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it was a good read. You guys should read it too. Thanks again to my cousin Natalie Titus for requesting everything Stephen King ever wrote, even if she has not read not nearly as much as I've read. Who's a bigger Stephen King fan now? Have a good one.